All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful, divine, feminine, holistic health and healing energy. Thank you for joining me. This week, we're going to utilize the beautiful secret language of animals. This is a new deck that I am loving. And then we're also going to utilize the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. It's an oracle type of vibe, I guess. Anyway, any information that you may want or need to know, you can find in the description box. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, okay? Keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Just take what does and let the rest fly. Maybe a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I don't know, honey. You may not even really know them. They may be just in your environment at the time that this plays out in your life. Whatever. I also do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to the masculine and or feminine energies, depending on what I feel intuitively. Again, roles can be reversed. Just because I say she, it can still be a male, and vice versa. Whatever. We all have them within us, okay? I'm also big on numerology, so whether or not I call out the numbers, if you are drawn to them, please pay particular attention. That is Spirit trying to get your attention at that time, okay? If and when I call them out, my intention is that they resonate maybe with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even if you check your natal chart, the house that you want to pay particular attention to and the energy or sign they're in. That makes sense. However, whatever, just again, take what applies. Don't force it. The shoe don't fit. Don't come to me talking about them feet, them toes, nor them currents hurt, because I didn't do what you did. Always be self-aware and self-accountable and you'll be all right, okay? Anyway, before we get into this, let's just get a quick word of prayer. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, Angels, Ancestors, and Spirit Guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence. Thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up this morning and closing me in my right mind. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages for the collective straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift and power of my tongue. Thank you for the insight, for the awareness, for the clarity. Thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, heals, protects, nurtures, nourishes, just empowers the viewer, whatever the viewer may need. Allow it to come through. Again, all these blessings I ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh. All right, y'all. So, without further ado, the blessings. Yes, the blessings are raining through, honey. The decks have already been shuffled and blessed, and we're going to go ahead and get into this. So let's go and grow. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. Wrapping up the end of the week. You have for the Divine Feminine today. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got the beautiful crow that came back out. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh, dang, that took a whole lot to get that off the floor. That's crazy. I think the day before yesterday, if you ain't checked that out, you might want to. I believe this was the bottom of the deck energy. There is definitely, I was getting ready to say, even when I was shuffling, trying to get the card out, is that there's an ongoing theme of basically being in your authenticity, standing your ground, no matter who, what, where, why, when comes against you. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a lot, probably not all that, but still. Moving to the beat of your own drums is definitely what comes through with this crow. It's the number 27, and it says communication, transformation, story, universal law. I just heard you got a story to tell. You got a story to tell. Speak your truth. Share your testimony. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, you know. And I mean, you look, if you don't, I was getting ready to say, if you don't feel comfortable, I get it. But at the same time, what Spirit is saying is, you got to come out of your comfort zone. That's how you heal. And that's why I be telling y'all to share your testimonies down below. I mean, you obviously, it goes without saying, you know, there's certain things that you may not want to share and you may want to be private with, just with it being the internet, you know, and social media and all that. But at the same time, it's like, you can still tell your story, and because that's healing for you. Like, you can share it in a way, you know, you ain't got to give explicit details if it's like that, but you can still tell the basis, the point, the moral, let me say, of the story. You understand what I'm saying? Because, excuse me, it's enlightening, it's healing. And as I said, not only is it healing for you, just to share it, to speak on it, to get it out there, you know, to get it off your chest. You never know who else is going through the same thing and who you are helping, okay? Bottom of the deck. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Orange blossom jellyfish. This is screaming sacral and solar plexus chakras. Even the water energy, because they are found in the water, right? This mate with the crow is air energy. May have something to do with the air sign. Doesn't have to. But it says, this is the number 35, potentially being a number 8. It says transparency, sensitivity, surrender, illumination. What did I just say? Oh my gosh. I cannot make it up, y'all. That's exactly what I was just saying, especially about the transparency, like speaking your truth, putting yourself out there, understand, and just surrendering to the healing process, because that's part of it. Shining a light on the darkness that you may have been trying to hide behind. You know what I'm saying? That's for somebody. Let's see what this is about. What is this? Not a hoax, please. But what is this? They're trying to give a lot. They want to say a lot, for sure. You got a lot to say. That's what it is. Just keep coming out. I'm telling you, you don't know how healing this information is you have to share. I do feel like there's another one. What is this? Your guides, your ancestors are definitely trying to get you out of your comfort zone and wanting you to show the way for others. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, nope. Nope, they went everywhere. Hold on, y'all. Look, I feel like I have to show you. I think I got them all. Because they flipped. All of them, most of them at least. This one didn't flip, but I had to look. The sun. Enjoy success and happiness, Leo energy. The snake, shed old skin, okay? Spring, see your seeds grow. This actually flipped out in reverse. I think these two came out in reverse, but whatever, they're not really intended to be read in reverse. But and then guardian angel, you are not alone. And I'm trying to tell y'all. And then this one was the one that flipped on top of the shaman, which is hermit, retreat and recharge. This is the one I feel we need to keep. Because I've been talking about this hermit energy all week for the most part. And currently, the bottom of the deck is trader, exchange energy to create abundance. And that keeps coming out too. The shaman and the trader then came out, and I think we're going to leave him at the bottom of the deck. The shaman and the trader has come out at least 2 other days, I want to say. I know yesterday, they both came out yesterday. So if you missed that, you might want to check it. And I know this came, actually they both, yeah, at least 2 other days. I want to say they did. But I'm telling you, there's something about you needing to connect. First of all, spend the time alone to connect with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go deep within. And like I was saying about the darkness and trying to hide behind it, bringing it to the light. That's why we saw that sun energy. You know, that's how you heal it. Don't be afraid of it. It's okay. I don't care how terrible it seems, honey. Everybody done been through some shit, naive. Ain't no one person's trial or tribulations or testimony no worse, greater or better than the other. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We got to stop as humans. We really got to stop trying to compare ourselves, because there's nothing compares to you. Who was that? You can't compare yourself to others. I mean, we do it, I know, but we shouldn't. Okay, where I'm starting, I don't even know, child. I guess we'll start with the crow, and I'm just going to read you the message, because these can be rather long. If you want the full reading of it, you can check out whatever day that was. I don't even know. Maybe 3 days ago. I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago it came through. But anyway, it's on pages 86 and 87. For me to say 60, that may be a number for somebody. Okay? What I'm going to read to you actually goes through 88. And what I'm going to read to you is on pages 87 and 88. The Crow, communication, transformation, story, universal law. The message. Crow is the guardian and the messenger of your unique sacred story, the keeper of universal law. He stands at the gateway to assist you in the transition from one chapter in life to another, from one level of being and doing in the world to the next. As you approach, Crow calls out on your arrival, speaking the story of the steps you have taken so far, the lessons and the gifts you have gathered en route to this place. As you reach the threshold, Crow pauses and stares deep into your soul with cold metallic eyes. He asks you what you have learned and why you believe you are ready to move on to the new. What is the purpose of your path? His call is sharp and penetrating, at times intimidating, but in truth, he does this only as a game. He is not really here to test you or to hold you back, but to celebrate and herald your transition into a new realm of experience. He knows you are ready, for he has watched you every step of the way and spoken your journey into the great gatherings of the tribe. He knows who you really are. Do you? Crow's penetrating stare and abrasive call is a gift, for it gives you the opportunity to strengthen your resolve and stare right back, stepping forward with even more commitment than before. As you do, Crow breaks into a smile and begins to laugh. The celebration has begun. Another hero has crossed the threshold into the realm of the possible. All smile, knowing that the path ahead will rise to greet you. Welcome home. And the affirmation they leave you with: I am a unique being, living my story, epic and true. I walk my own way, to my own beat, weaving ancient wisdom into the sacred new. All right. Powerful. All right, now, let's see what the orange blossom child. All right. By the way, these are, because I couldn't help but notice, the crow finished up, what section is this? I don't even know. Air, maybe? No, earth. So she has them sectioned off, and I'm just not noticing this because crow finished up, I guess, the earth. I guess that's what it was. No, I knew it was the air because it's a bird. Okay, yeah. So she has them sectioned off, I guess, kind of by elements, if you will. And like I said, I'm just now noticing it because the crow finishes up the air element. But on the next page, let me just show you. You see that? It has the fire. So, and that's where I believe this orange jellyfish, I would have thought it would be water, but either way, let me make sure I ain't tripping. I guess I could have just went to the beginning. Yes, it's fire. Hold on, y'all. I know, bear with me real quick. Yeah, it's fire because water is in the beginning. That's interesting. I ain't really looked at this book like that, you know? But, child, where the index? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So she has them. So the sections are water, earth, air, fire, and wood, it looks like. Okay. And then maybe Gaia is the last one. But anyway, so y'all see that. So this is part of fire, which is interesting. Okay. But it says, quote, in the name of the fire, the flame and the light, praise the pure presence of fire that burns from within, without thought of time. end quote. And that's John O'Donohue. Interesting. So, orange blossom jellyfish is part of fire, and that, I mean, I get that, because I definitely told y'all I was feeling the solar plexus strong, sacral and solar plexus. So I can see that, I can feel that. Solar plexus, speaking of solar plexus, referring to Leo, right? So let's see, the message is on page, the orange blossom jellyfish is on pages 107 through 109. What I'm going to read to you is on 108 and 109. Orange blossom jellyfish, transparency, sensitivity, surrender, illumination. And that's exactly why that sun came out too, by the way, because that's what it is, illumination, enlightenment, right? The message. While many animals of the fire realm call us into action, jellyfish comes with an invitation to discover the sacred power of surrender. Didn't I say that? There is a master plan unfolding, and the message for today is to trust the greater currents of your life. Sometimes we are so intent on fulfilling our goals and commitments that we sprint ahead with tunnel vision. Despite the subtle messages of life, we force ourselves out of the flow. Jellyfish merges the creative power of fire with the benevolent rhythms of the water realm, calling you to see, it's like a balance of the two, which is interesting because too much water can put the fire out, so you definitely have to be balanced. And that's exactly why I was feeling sacral and solar plexus, because sacral is ruled by Scorpio, which is water sign. Makes sense. All right. So where was I at? Yeah, jellyfish merges the creative power of fire with the benevolent rhythms of the water realm, calling you to be centered in your vision, but to trust completely, allowing the divine path to unfold. Jellyfish teaches us that all is provided within the flow of the tides. Action may still be required, but not forced action. Strain no more. Come into harmony with your own greater currents and surrender your agenda and intentions to the universe. What must be achieved can be done with grace and ease. Jellyfish reminds us not to become too rigid, but to move with fluidity and flexibility. Turn your inner light and draw to you the ideas or energy you require. Be open to how they may arrive. Jellyfish calls us to be more transparent with others, and remember that we are not alone. If you have been trying to do everything yourself, now may be the perfect time to reorganize or call upon help from others. As we empower the gifts of others to share in our journey, we open the way for greater creative expression together. When in doubt, when strained or stressed out, go to the water and float for a while. Relax into the arms of the Great Mother and allow her to guide and support your way. Do less, be more, and open yourself to receive. All right, I kind of struggled through the end of that, but I pray you got it still. And the affirmation they leave you with, it says, illuminated by the power of my inner vision, I trust the great flow of the ocean within to guide my journey home. All right now. All right, so let's get on into the Angel's Ancestor Oracle. And I gotta find these real quick, y'all, so bear with me. I think they all back here though. All right. It's funny because they got done the shaman and trader so much it like flipped right to it. That's interesting. What's the other one? Hermit. Okay, here we go. So we'll just go, actually we'll go backwards again. Doing it different like yesterday. So the trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. It says make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The trader brings the lessons and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges because, quote, doing something to get something, end quote, will only lead to challenges. Hold on, y'all. All right. The extended message. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you are lacking in feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now is the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. And if I didn't tell you already, that's pages 80 and 81, okay? Moving on to the Shaman, pages 64 and 65. Trust in higher forces. Trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. On the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. Shamans believe that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere or a negative pattern had installed itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the, quote, demon, end quote. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Okay? Finally, the Hermit, pages 38 and 39. Retreat and recharge. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. The Hermit card is one of the solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your questions, Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement can impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be, so meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. That guiding light, trust yourself. Trust that spirit is leading and guiding you in the way that you are meant to go. Trust the feeling that you're feeling deep down within your soul, and especially in your gut. That gut instinct is powerful, y'all. And that orange blossom jellyfish is trying to come through. You might feel a little sting, a little ouch, or whatever when you ain't listening. They trying to get your attention for real. Anyway, that's what I got for you, my beautiful soul. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself, though. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly thank you and appreciate you for doing so. If you're joining me for another pile, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. Listen at me talking about another pile, another day. Y'all, I'll be back and forth between the monthly picker cards, so you might want to check your energy in those as well. There may be messages there for you. But anywho, the link is in the description box, and I will see you there. And if not, please take care, and I love you anyway. All right, until the next one, y'all, be easy. Don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Deuces.